Pull up a chair and pour yourself some tea because today we're talking something I've spent the better part of my 65 years learning. Life doesn't have to be so complicated.
I used to think simplifying meant one big dramatic overhaul. Sell the house, give away half your belongings, move to a cabin in the woods.
But after raising 3 kids, losing my husband Frank's father, and going through my own health scare a few years back, I learned that simplicity amaglore life.
It's a collection of small, steady choices that add up to a calmer, fuller life. So grab a notepad if you'd like, because I'm sharing 15 tiny habits that have made my days lighter, my home quieter, and my heart a good deal more peaceful. And if you're new here, I'm Margaret. I make videos about slowing down and living simply, one small habit at a time. If that sounds like your cup of tea, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up before we get started. It really does help this little channel of mine grow. The first thing I changed was my mornings. For years, I woke up and reached straight for my phone, and within minutes, I felt behind before my feet even hit the floor. Now, I give myself 15 quiet minutes, just coffee, the window, and my own thoughts before I let the world in. However you spend those first minutes sets the tone for everything after. Somebody once told me a phrase that stuck with me. A small portion of what we do brings most of the good results, and the rest is just noise. So each Sunday evening, I sit down with my calendar and ask myself, what are the few things this week that will really matter? Then I let the busy work fall where it may. It's freed up more hours than I can count. At my age, I've earned the right to stop fussing over what to wear. My closet now runs on a simple formula: a soft blouse, comfortable trousers or a cotton skirt, and a cardigan I can throw on or off. Everything in there mixes and matches, and everything is something I genuinely love to put on. No more standing in front of the closet feeling frustrated. I used to have a jewelry box overflowing with pieces I never wore. Now I keep just a few favorites: my wedding band, a strand of pearls from my mother, and one pair of earrings I reach for again and again. Fewer choices in the morning means more peace of mind all day. 5. Take your mini breaks. We can lose ourselves in our chores and our to-do lists without even noticing the day slipping by. I set a little timer for 45 minutes of work, then I reward myself with 10 minutes of stillness, watering my geraniums, making a cup of tea, or just sitting on the porch. It helps me come back to the task refreshed instead of resentful. 6. Time blocks for a blended life. Since Frank retired and I do some tutoring from home, our days could easily blur together. So we set up simple blocks of time: mornings for our own projects, afternoons for each other, evenings just for family. Knowing there's a time and place for everything keeps me present instead of scattered. 7. Simplify your finances. Frank and I sit down together once a month with a cup of coffee and go over our budget. It sounds unromantic, I know, but there's nothing quite like the peace of knowing exactly where your money is going, whether it's toward the grandchildren's birthday gifts or our little trip to the coast in the fall. 8. Let the bills pay themselves. I finally gave up my old habit of writing checks by hand and set every single bill to autopay. No more sorting through envelopes at the kitchen table, no more late fees because a letter got buried under the mail. It was a small change, but it gave me back an entire evening every month. 9. Plan your meals for the week. Every Sunday, I plan our meals and do one proper grocery trip. It saves money because I'm not tempted by whatever looks good in the store, and it saves my knees because I'm not making 3 trips a week to the market. When 5 o'clock rolls around, I already know what's for supper. 10. Downsize your handbag. I used to carry what my grandkids call the everything bag. Tissues, mints, 3 pairs of reading glasses, receipts from 1997. Now I carry a small purse that holds only my wallet, my phone, and my lipstick. If there's room in a bag, it will find something to fill it, so I simply gave it less room. 11. A cleaning schedule that doesn't eat your Saturday. I used to clean the whole house in one exhausting day and grumble about it the entire time. Now I split the chores across the week. Laundry on Monday, floors on Wednesday, and so on. Each task takes only a few minutes, and my Saturdays are mine again. 12. One inbox, one notebook. I used to jot reminders on napkins, receipts, and sticky notes scattered across the house. Now, everything goes into one small notebook by the phone. When there's only one place to look, nothing gets lost, including my patience. 13. Learn to say a graceful no. For most of my life, I said yes to every committee, every bake sale, every favor asked of me. These days, I ask myself if a commitment truly fits the life I want, and if it doesn't, I decline kindly and without guilt. Saying no to the wrong things is how you say yes to the right ones. 14. Keep a short gift list year-round. Instead of scrambling every birthday and holiday, I keep a running list on my refrigerator of small gift ideas whenever they come to mind. Something Frank mentioned, a book my daughter wanted. When the occasion arrives, I'm never caught unprepared. 15. End each day with gratitude. Last but certainly not least, before I turn off the lamp each night, I name 3 small things I was grateful for that day. It doesn't cost a thing, and it takes less than a minute, but it simplifies the mind more than any decluttered drawer ever could. So there you have it, my dears. 15 tiny changes that, added together, gave me back my time, my energy, and a good deal of my peace of mind. You don't need to do all 15 at once. Pick one that speaks to you and start there. Now, I have a question for you, and I do read every single comment. Which one of these 15 habits are you going to try first? And is there a small change of your own that's made a big difference in your life? Tell me down below. I'd truly love to hear it. If you enjoyed spending this time with me, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone who could use a little more calm in their day. I put out a new video like this every week, so there's always more where this came from. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you soon.